So the new Forge update dropped today, and I actually had no idea that we're going to get another expansion into World 3, which actually unlocks this brand new cave over here called the Raven Cave. And you can get the brand new pickaxe, the Dragon Head Pickaxe, which is the new best pickaxe in the game, better than the prismatic pickaxe. It's actually pretty crazy. If I show you the stats here, it is a 750 damage pickaxe with 78% luck boost. Now, if you have the prismatic pickaxe, it's really up to you if you want to buy this. I went ahead and bought it for 2.7 mil, and now I'm broke. But it's for the grind of the game, okay? But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys step by step on how to actually unlock this pickaxe. Make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, and also subscribe if you want a chance to win some rerolls in the Forge. All right, but anyway, step 1. So when you spawn into World 3, you spawn right here. Let's go ahead and head over towards the spider cave here, right? So on the way to the spider cave, if you actually turn right, there's going to be this little camp right here, and in this area, you're going to find the Raven sitting right here on this box. Now, obviously, I already completed this, so I don't have the quest, but I will tell you that the quest is kill 5 crystal spiders, mine 10 icy pebbles, and bring 1 aetherite. So all those things you could do right here in the spider cave. So you can just go ahead and grind these icy pebbles real quick. You should be able to get the aetherite pretty quick. It's not that rare of a resource. There we go. We literally already got 1. And yeah, you just want to go ahead and mine your pebbles, get 1 of those, and then go ahead and kill these crystal spiders, and you'll be done within probably a couple minutes, like a minute or 2, especially if you're already OP. This should be really easy to get. All right, but anyways, once you're done with that part of the quest, you're going to go ahead and run back over here to return to the Raven, and he's still going to be on this box. Go ahead and turn the quest into him, and he's going to disappear, and you'll be like, whoa, where'd he go? First off, you do get a little bit of a recipe there for armor that you can craft, which I actually have the Raven chestplate here. And if you're wondering what that actually has on it, here is the Raven chestplate, but it has 37% health buff, and it also has a pretty good base defense stat. Now, actually, if I show you what I have equipped right here with it, I only have Velshire, but I did mix in a lot of the better resources to get this. And I have 702 base defense, but 842 with a buff and a couple runes and stuff on here. So I recommend trying to craft a Raven chestplate once you do that, so you can grind the rest of these quests out, because you're going to need to do a lot more fighting. So once you complete this, we're going to go ahead and head back over here into town. And whenever you see the Forge right here, you're just going to go ahead and take a right. And then this door over here that's been here closed and locked will still be locked on your screen, but the Raven will show up right here on this rock, and he's going to request 1 more quest for you to actually get into the cave. So once you talk to him, he's going to give you another quest, and all you have to do is head back over to the spider cave yet again. And this time, instead of killing the little baby crystal spiders, you're going to need to go dig a little bit deeper into here and start fighting the diamond spiders, which aren't too hard if you have some decent equipment. Even if you have just a couple of the base rocks from this world to make a nice sword and some armor, you should be able to fight them pretty easily. But you do need to kill 10 of the diamond spiders, which are these big guys here. And with that, after you kill these 10 diamond spiders, you do need to get 1 piece of snow white. So if you have snow white in your inventory, you're good. I have 42 pieces, so this was actually pretty easy for me to do. But make sure to grind rocks that you have at least 1 piece of snow white. Hopefully you already have some from grinding the last week of this update. And if you don't have snow white, it is a 1 in 4,300 chance, but it is pretty decent and easy to get on World 3. You should be able to mine these rocks. They have their own luck boost incorporated into them, I believe, and you should be able to get snow white pretty quick. I get it a lot. Once you have the 1 piece of snow white and you did kill the 10 diamond spiders, you're going to need to kill 1 of these prismarine spiders down here. Now, this guy is a bit of a pain, but if you do have some decent armor and a decent weapon with a freezing effect on it, like if you have the frostspec runes like I just got there from that little guy I killed, you can put it on your weapon, and even eyesight will help with this, but you can pretty much freeze your enemy in place. So all I kind of do is spin around and dash around the spider here. And he's not too bad. Like, I just killed him like that. Yeah, like as long as you have an ice effect on your weapon to freeze your enemy, you can freeze him in place and just kind of dash around. And then whenever he swings his claws or whatever, just make sure you hit your block button, and you should be good. And that should be an easy kill for you if you haven't killed him yet. I'm sure a lot of you have already killed him before, but for the new people that haven't, make sure you block and dodge a lot. And if you mess up and die, well, as long as you're in a private server or a pretty empty server and no one's down there fighting him, you can run back down and kill him. His health health won't regenerate. But anyways, once you do those 3 things, you can go ahead and again return back to the Raven, who is going to still be outside of the cave door here. Complete the quest. He'll give you a key. You can open the door that's sitting here, and then you can now enter the Raven cave. But that is not all you have to do to get the Dragon Head pickaxe. There is a little bit more that you have to dive into to get this completed. So you will see this NPC here. This NPC pretty much tells you to go into the cave and find bushes, and once you go into the bushes, there's going to be more quests in there. So I'll go ahead and show you where to go. So if you just go ahead and head straight down this way, there's going to be a lot of these demon crystal spiders. Go ahead and just dodge them, ignore them. And if you come down here to like this big heart thing and turn to the right, there's this patch of bushes here you can walk through, and then you're going to be in this part of the cave. Now in here, this is where I'm actually up to with the quest line with the Raven. So the Raven, you can go ahead and accept his next quest, but you don't need the Raven quest for the Dragon Head pickaxe. So the Dragon Head pickaxe is right here. You will not be able to buy it yet or even view it because you have to complete these 3 quests here in order. So first off, Oron here is going to give you a quest. You're going to talk to him, accept his quest, and he's going to say to bring him a prismarine or prismatic heart. And you're going to probably be confused as much as I was on what this heart is, but it's actually pretty simple. So I'm going to go ahead and just reset. So once you accept his quest, make sure you do have it accepted and make sure it says on the left side of the screen. So whenever you get that quest, you're going to go ahead and spawn back in, head over here to the spider cave yet again. And you're going to pass up all these little guys, and we're actually going to go back to the prismarine spider in the back, okay? And the prismarine spider actually has a chance to drop this prismatic prismarine heart. I don't know if he'll drop it now because I've already done the quest. I think he still can because you can craft with it. But yeah, pretty much you're going to need to just grind out killing this dude here. And it's going to be a little annoying if you don't have that great of stuff, but I mean, you could just keep respawning and running down here until you kill him a couple times. I believe the drop chances are a 1 in 5 chance, but I mean, there we go. We just got the legendary prismatic heart. That was actually pretty easy. So once you're done getting the prismatic heart, you can go ahead and head back over to the Raven cave and go back down to where Oron is. So once you're back, talk to Oron here, give him the prismatic heart, and quest 1 is complete to getting the Dragon Head pickaxe. Now quest 2, you're going to go ahead and talk to the middle guy here, and he's going to ask to get a Yeti heart. Now that's a little bit more self-explanatory, and we have to go kill some Yetis now. So I'm going to go ahead and just reset to get up there fast. But the same thing as the prismatic heart, you just need to grind Yetis this time. So I recommend for the Yetis to have a warrior totem or some vitality totems. If you have Robux, it really helps fighting these guys. If not, just get damage potions and health potions. I mean, if you have some pretty decent armor, you should be fine. But now when I did this, it only took me 2 Yeti kills to actually get it. And as you can see with my armor, like the Raven armor, like as I said before, if you craft at least some kind of piece of the Raven armor, these guys don't really do any damage to you, and it really helps to kill them. So highly recommend doing that. But let's go ahead and grind these guys and see if we can get one from these 2. Earlier, it only took me about 2 kills, as I said. But all right, the first one didn't drop anything. Let's try this guy. And we didn't get a drop from there. But pretty much you want to just go ahead and let them spawn back in and grind out a couple of these kills. They do spawn in pretty quick. Like this guy's already back in for some more. You should get a drop of the heart from these guys eventually. I already turned mine in for the quest earlier, but you will get a Yeti heart eventually. It only took me a couple of kills. I believe when you first do the quest, it's actually really easy to get. Once you have the Yeti heart, just go ahead and head back down here into the Raven cave again and turn that quest in to this middle dude here. And then finally, we're going to talk to Morvith. And Morvith is going to ask you to get a golem heart. Now, you might be wondering how you get a golem heart. And unfortunately, if you haven't killed the boss yet, you're going to have to fight and kill the boss, which isn't too bad if you have some good armor like this and a couple of totems. So I'm going to go ahead and just buy some more vitality totems and some more warrior totems. However, if you can't buy these, you should be fine with some damage potions, health potions, and a decent weapon. Use that cannon. I'm going to head up here, and then I'm going to run up to the boss store. I'm going to go ahead and just enter. And before we run straight at the boss, I'm going to go ahead and I forgot my potions, so never mind. I'm going to go ahead and just use these totems then. So here's a warrior totem, ow. Here's a health totem, and we're just going to fight this dude. Again, if you have the frozen effect, it really does help because you can even freeze this golem boss in place. And he's really not too bad to kill if you have a decent weapon and armor and you can freeze him. I mean, I already did 5k of his health. The more people you have fighting him, the more health he does have. So if you have some pretty decent stuff, honestly, just solo him if you can. It's easiest to do this in a private server if you have one. If you don't, that's fine. Just try and join new servers or keep server hopping until there's one where his fight is reset. Honestly, he's really not that hard of a boss. I was afraid of him at first, but when I came in here and did this, I was like, wow, That was actually pretty easy. I've died more fighting those prismatic spiders than I did fighting this dude. You do have to be a little careful of his attacks because sometimes he will jump and stun you and then he can just slam you a bunch of times, but he's really not too bad. He does the same attacks. He doesn't really have any phases, so just keep spamming him, bro, and he'll be dead. I mean, look at me. I'm hardly losing health because also the Berserker runes really help you, so you can get lifesteal and just keep yoinking his health back. Oh, okay. All right, bro. Chill out. All right, that got a little scary, but there we go. I believe this one's a pretty much guaranteed drop, but there we go. We got the Divine Golem Heart, and that is the final heart that you need from this quest line. So I'm gonna go ahead and regen my stamina, and once you have that, you can just go back down here into the Raven Cave and go back down to the cultists. Oh, here's the big lady spider, by the way. That's what she looks like. Anyways, you're gonna go ahead and give Morvith the Golem Heart, turn it into him, and boom, quest complete. You can now buy and unlock the Dragon Head Pickaxe. It is 2.7 mil, which is more than the Prismastine Prismatic Pickaxe. I actually went ahead and sold that pickaxe just so I could buy this one, because I did get 1.5 million back from that. So I actually have to get some money and grind to add my 4 luck runes back to this to max out my luck again and to get some of the best resources, but it does give a nice little bit of a luck boost from the Prismatic Pickaxe, and you do a lot more damage. If you do get swiftness on this, I mean, this thing will be a lot better than the Prismatic Pickaxe. But anyways, that is pretty much how you can easily get the new Dragon Head's Pickaxe. All of the quests there for you, how to complete them. And hopefully this helped you because I've seen a lot of confusion in the community and there's really nothing out there yet to help with this quest line. So hopefully that is enough for you guys to do what you need to do and get this pickaxe. If this video did help you, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and also subscribe for a chance to win some rerolls. I'll see you guys in the next one.